Your Edochie is asking a pertinent question, asking the federal government, because at times you just be fed up, you'll be tired. You'll be tired because, like I always say, that the foundation of this country is faulty, and some people are on the waiting list. They will come into the system, they will continue with what the people they met there who have left, they will continue with where they have stopped or where they stopped, and they will start and they will take it to higher level, which is going to be negative and unfavorable to the people. You can imagine in those days that Fela used to sing. All these Fela songs now are relevant to what we have now. And you'll be imagining the people who were there before, they are not the people who are there now. So why is it that it is the same thing that has been occurring? And as I said, it's a faulty foundation that people just like, we're on the waiting list. Let the ones that are there now, let them leave. So that by the time we go there, we'll go and do our own. Where are we going to start from? Who is going to change the narratives? And he's asking this question. He said, are you people in any court that forbids you from developing our country? Your Edochie asked federal government. Nigeria actor Your Edochie on his Twitter handle reacted to the current state of Nigeria. Your Edochie, who suddenly become recognized as one of the most controversial celebrities in Nigeria after he stated that Nigerians should stop sliding in his DM for money because he's not doing money rituals. While responding to a tweet at Mr. Fix Nigeria about the newly received $311 million Abacha loot, asked the federal government if there is anything like a court that forbids them from developing the country. According to him, the cost of fixing to all sectors of this country is very less than what they are stealing. He asked what is wrong with these leaders who are looting our country dry. At Mr. Fix Nigeria made a tweet which prompted a reply by Yul. He said that the newly received $311 million Abacha loot is worth about 124 billion naira, and that if 1 billion naira each is allocated to Nigeria's 20 national teaching hospitals, they will still have 102 billion naira left over as change, and that the social cost of corruption is brutal. One of the followers at Ekwere Lesum, who replied to your tweet, said that there is no country called Nigeria because it is an entity of leaders who loot, steal, and enrich themselves. He said he should not disturb himself that Nigeria is a company where leaders see opportunities to loot dry. It's just unfortunate. You will talk. Nothing will change. These people will never change. You can imagine that a lot of people initially, when this COVID-19 started, a lot of people were like, oh, whether this one will make them to have a rethink, to make them have a change of heart, whether there is going to be a different narratives with this one, whether they are going to learn from it. And at some point I said, these people are not going to learn. They are not going to learn. There must be that strong thing that will happen, that will turn everything around, that will shake the foundation of this country before these people will change. With what is happening now, corruption has set in this COVID-19 of 18. A lot of states now, they really want to get money. Some are even fabricating figures. Even at NDCC, Yaya Bello is accusing them. This man is accusing them. Ben Ayade is accusing them. Now they want to go and probe them because they believe that why is it that there will be zero COVID-19 case in their state? They want to go and investigate. It's just unfortunate. This COVID-19, they have turned it to business again. They've turned it to business as usual. The palliative they said they shared, in fact, the majority of them are smiling to the bank. The question is that what stops them? The same question is asking now. That does it mean they are in the same court? Because when you see them, they are of same. APC, PDP, AMPP, whatever they call themselves. Always, the two giant one that we know is APC and PDP. They're just like entering from parlor to the room, from kitchen to room. That is just the way it is. Today they can be in PDP, tomorrow they will be in APC. And they will still continue to deceive Nigerians. Somebody will tell you, oh, don't vote for that party. Oh, their candidate is a thief. Their candidate is this and this and that. But at the end of the day, the person that he has been accusing as a thief, they will not become friends. You will not be wondering that what is happening. Some people will tell you it is politics. Oh, you don't even know how politics is being played in this country. Is this supposed to be like that? There's no integrity. Then how do you expect that country to move forward? It will never move forward. It's not by cause. It's not by swear. It will never move forward. You will be surprised. Are you still good? I don't think Nigerians will be surprised. It is surprising because for a normal woman, it is really surprising that all these so-called leaders, they go outside the country, they know how all of these things play out. But just for them to replicate it, it is impossible for them. They will even take their money, they will go and do birthday, they will go and do wedding, they will go and do all manner of things. They will contribute to the economy of those countries. They will buy houses there. The question they don't ask themselves, that people who are supposed to ask them questions, they will not ask them questions because they want to eat from what is coming from the table, the crumbs that is coming from the table, because they don't want to ask them. Because as soon as you ask them questions, because you think that there's something that you want to get from them, they will not be able to give it to you. You will not keep quiet. You will not want to ask because you ask them. All of those places that you guys are going to, how many of those people that you have seen coming to your country? That is a question. Many questions like that we are supposed to be asking them. But because some people are not bold, the ones that even have opportunity of meeting them one by one, they will say, yes, sir, eye service. But behind them, they are going to say something different. But you will see them, ask them question. Why is it that things that have been happening in other countries, that you always go? It's not as if you have not been there. Why is it that you cannot do the same thing? And majority of them, they have lived in those countries before coming back to Nigeria to come and join politics. Then why is it that they cannot replicate the same thing? Nothing. So it's a good question because it's like they are of same. And the same question is like some are on the waiting list to join the others. Some people know what is happening and some people don't want the narrative to change so that they themselves, they will fall into that category so that they will start enjoying themselves because they see these ones they are so lucky. I will be so lucky too, so that we join the moving train. You join the ruling party, and once you join them, you continue to enjoy. All your sins will be forgiven. That is what is happening because it's beyond human comprehension that how can these people every day in day out, year in year out, they will tell you they are holding meeting, committee upon committee. Oh yes, we want the country to move forward. Nothing will see change. Ease of doing business, nothing will see change. We want to diversify. It is a lie. The same song they will sing until they will leave tenor. And meanwhile, they are getting money every day on a daily basis. They are getting money. Now they told us that the vice president is working towards electricity in this country. That is what they are telling us. It is not even about economic sustainability. You say he's working on electricity since over 5 years. We cannot even. What can we boast of? What can we really boast of that everybody will enjoy? Not there's something that you just do, you just pack 2 or 3 people together, you say, oh, you have done something, then you start showing it, you bring camera, you start showing it. It goes beyond that. So the question is very, 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 very important. Because you see them, they are the same. Then you now ask yourself whether they are in the same court. Of course, they know where they meet. Someone says, I feel like crying. As a citizen of this country, we deserve a better life than any other country's citizens around the world. But our rulers, not leaders, have reduced us to nothing. If our rulers are leaders, Nigerian citizens would have been the most respected citizens around the world. Another says they are in serious secret court that forbids them from developing the country. They will tell you they are even developing. They will tell you everything is okay. They will tell you they are doing their best. They are doing everything that you cannot just see. That you have refused to see the development in this country. That is what they will still answer you. Someone say, you're my brother. They are not in a court. They are actually slaves to corruption in Aso Rock. If you doubt me, take the best born-again Christian or the best Muslim you know and send him to Aso Rock or Nas complex. Within 3 weeks, that man or woman become a monster you will never recognize ever again. The idol in Aso Rock in Nas complex is indescribable. If you doubt me, ask or investigate the lives of all those in Abuja. The prayer warriors in Niger need to wake up, especially you and me. Bunch of hardened, shameless criminals with no brain and directions. Good question, bro. Another one says here that Black Witch is the name of the court, the deadliest witchcraft. I see Nigeria as a seat of devil. You will have all the mineral and human capital. Still, no system functioning. They will tell you everything is functioning. They will tell you that you have refused to see what things that are working, that you just don't want to see it. There is a course in Aso Rock. Quote me, Aso Rock is where your you sell your soul to the devil and turn deaf ears to the suffering of the masses, the foundation is evil. Yes, the foundation is faulty. It's a faulty foundation. So guys, what do we do? Even if we say faulty foundation, there's something we will do if we are ready. The foundation is faulty, but some people we must stand and say we want to correct or change the narratives. But the ones that have been coming, they will still push them back. I don't even believe that it is only Aso Rock that we have a evil spirit, or it is whatever the masses themselves that are not there, that will be supporting evil, that are supposed to come together and speak one language. What are they always doing? The same thing. They are still going to be supporting these people. Are they living in Nas Complex? Do they have their offices in Nas Complex? Do they have their houses in Aso Rock? I mean, the everyday Nigerian. They will still be supporting these people because they are from the same place, or they just love the person irrespective of what he does. It's inconsequential. They will just have to support the person no matter what. So it's a great question that is begging for answers. Leave your comments below and let's have your take.